Welcome back to another bluelock chapter review. Last week we saw Rin's awakening, which led to him scoring a goal and making the score 3-0 in favor of bluelock. He can now utilize his destroyer mode more freely than before, with the score at 3-0 and the Nigerian players completely overwhelmed by that last attack. The new chapter picks up right after Rin's goal. We see the Japanese fans going quiet in the stadium. We also see Bachir and Isagi's parents. Isagi and Rin face each other like a well-oiled machine. Those two fit perfectly. What a magnificent spin gear shot. After that we see Isagi and he wants to know if Rin was spotting this the whole time. He tells him that he sure was. While Isagi was lost in his thoughts, he saw the guy with the beanie coming in to block him. If he didn't interfere, Isagi would have scored with his 2-gun volley. Instinct kicked in, Rin stole the ball before Isagi could move and shot right away. Rin has decided to give in to his impulse and he will do whatever it takes to surpass Isagi. And when his brother joins their team, he will be the striker who erases him from existence. Isagi says to bring it on, and the more creative Rin gets, the more pieces he adds to his puzzle. Bachira thinks that the two of them have teamed up in that moment, and we see the others wanting to score the next goal. After that we see Henry getting excited because they are in the lead with 3 goals. Even if it's just the first game, the boys are on fire. They are connecting perfectly out there. The goals keep coming and they've even pulled off a brand new strategy. Then we get some words from Ego. He says that Rin has the instincts and the mindset of someone born to score, traits that align perfectly with what it means to be a true hero, a natural born striker. But there is more than one way to be a hero. The real magic of bluelock is how it awakens the drive in players to become their own star. Only 15 minutes are left until the match ends, and we see the Nigerian players, they are exhausted. One of them says that there is no way for them to score 3 goals, and another one says that Japan is just too strong. But Bell points out that this match is kinda fun. They agree with him. It's the first time they've played like this, with everyone gunning for a goal at once. They are liking this new play style. It's looking rough for them, but they should try to at least score 1 goal. Bell feels like if they manage to score 1 goal, the whole team will change too. Everyone is on board with that idea, but Unazi is staying quiet. While they're talking, Isagi overhears them and straight up tells them to forget it. Scoring a goal won't make a difference. They're just hyped up like they've just walked out of a movie. The feeling when you watch a great movie, after it you walk out pumped up and say, man, I wanna live like that. The truth is you're just running on impulse, letting yourself get hooked on whatever feels good in the moment. But the next day, they will forget all about it. That kind of instant ego doesn't change anyone's life. Bell and Nobu get mad at Isagi because he doesn't even know them. What is he yapping about? But that's exactly the problem. If they have the mindset that the team will change by calling it a team problem, they are just dodging what's really going on right now. By throwing their mistakes onto everyone else, they're just hiding behind the group and stop thinking for themselves. Isagi is not talking about their team, just the opposite. He's talking about each one of them. It is time for them to use their brains and start thinking for once. He throws a question at them. How do they feel when they are up against bluelock? Unazi breaks his silence and tells Isagi that playing versus them is frustrating and he can't let it end like this. But if he keeps playing the same way he always does, then there is no way he will beat him. Isagi tells him he is right. If he stays the same way he is now, he will never be able to beat him. What does Unazi really want? To make memories with his team or to become Nigeria's hero? He says no to both. The only thing that he wants to become is the best striker in the world. Isagi gives him the ball and calls Unazi an egoist. It's time for him to change his pitiful life and face him head on. Unazi wants to know what Isagi's ego is, why is it so big and where it comes from. Isagi tells him that it came from the curiosity to discover who he truly is. We then cut to 44 days before the awakening of his ego. That's the end of this chapter. The next chapter is titled Myself. We are definitely getting the answers of what happened with Isagi in his training before the Under 20 World Cup. All we know is that he studied a ton of game recordings and went to watch live matches to learn football firsthand. We only saw one match where we got introduced to Bunny, who was a new Gen 11 player. We also saw that Isagi had tickets to matches in England and Germany. Are we going to see what happened in those matches? The moment when Isagi wanted to discover who he truly was, the exact moment where he awakened his new ego. In this chapter it felt like Isagi was coaching them on how to get better for future games. The reason why he wanted to help them, and Unazi in particular, could be because he saw his early self in Unazi. Right before Isagi joined bluelock, he was the same as Unazi. He was a team player. Instead of shooting himself, he often gave passes to his teammates so they could shoot. If he had kept playing like that, he would never have become the player he is today. So maybe that's why he gave this advice advice to the Nigerian players. Their problem was that when someone made a wrong play, instead of thinking it was my fault, how can I fix it so I don't make the same mistake next time? They would say it was the team's problem and that they could fix it together. They would find a way to do better next time. When Onazi heard Isagi's words, he became fired up, but there are only 15 minutes left in the game. We could see a goal from him in this game, but the draw is not likely to happen. After Rin's goal, they almost gave up, but Bell was there to hype them up. But then Isagi came in and told them that this quick hype they have would not work against them. In the beginning of the game, everyone wanted to depend on Onazi's talent and goal scoring, but now that they saw how fun it was for them to go after their own goals, it could help them in their future games. Who knows what they could do against the other teams, but for this game, with only 15 minutes left, I think that it's over for them. We also expect a goal from Isagi. When his flashback is over, he is probably scoring a goal, and that's how the match will end. Everyone got their moment to shine except Isagi. We should also talk about Rin's reaction after he scored. He told Isagi that he will be the one to erase his brother from existence, and after that we got Tegu's dialogue where he basically said that Rin was born to be a striker, the perfect goal scorer, and after that he said that there are other ways for them to become heroes, basically hinting at Isagi's awakening. We are also likely not seeing any changes being made in the bluelock team. The bench players will probably play in the next game with a brand new tactic and system. At least for now we have not seen a single change being made to both teams. All the other player awakenings will be saved for the other games, which would be nice to not show them all at once. Guys, give me your thoughts. How do you feel about this chapter? Also, are you excited to see what happened to Isagi in his training before the World Cup? If you like this chapter review, make sure to subscribe and give this video a like. Thanks for watching, see ya.